Hello, this is Casey with Evolution Graphics and Two Brothers Media. I've been asked to do a quick little tutorial or overview on the blade depth, the proper blade depth to cut vinyl with your cutter. There's several different cutters out there, all the way down from Crickets, which I want to say it's a good cutter. It's something that you would have at the house, crafting stuff like that, all the way up to the Graphtec or the GCC high-end professional cutters. Today I'm going to use my home cutter, which is a Graphtec, or not Graphtec, I'm sorry, which is a GCC Puma 2 cutter. It's rather old. I want to say it's I had to say probably about 8, maybe 9 years old at the most, 10 years at the max. But they all work the same way. So here we go. Let's get into it, and hopefully this helps you out. And if you have any questions, you can shoot me a message, or you can shoot Rob at scrappydoo.com. You can shoot him a message, a question, and one of us will surely get back to you on it. Okay, here we are. This is my blade holder for my GCC Puma 2 right here. This I have set at the depth that I need it for my Oracal vinyl that I use. I mainly do use Oracal vinyl here at the house for miscellaneous window treatments, car decals, stuff I do for family and friends. But anyhow, this here I've got it set at 1.1 millimeter past the vinyl. Okay, if your vinyl, usually the 3 gauge vinyl that you get from Oracal is this 3 gauge, or oh geez, I feel like an idiot now. I can't remember the millimeter thickness. But for instance, say your vinyl is 0.5 millimeters thick. You want to have your blade set at 0.6 millimeters deep. So that way you know you're cutting through, but you're not cutting through the backing of your vinyl, the back layer of the backing paper of your vinyl. In the illustration to the left is another style of blade holder, blade cartridge, blade holder, blade housing. There's all kinds of different terms for it. But on that illustration there, you're going to see your housing. You're going to see 2 screws or adjustment screws. I guess I can't think of a better term for it. But anyhow, the one that's closer to the left there, that is your actual adjustment screw. It locks in your depth adjustment, which is the smaller screw to the right of that. You turn that counterclockwise to loosen it up to be able to turn your adjustment screw clockwise or counterclockwise for your not your adjustment screw but your depth screw, to make the depth of your needle or your blade deep or shallow. Okay, like I said again, mine is set at basically it's 0.1 millimeters deep, deeper than my actual vinyl is. So when you do that, you want to loosen up your, I'm going to say, your inner adjustment ring. Okay, and then once you have your inner adjustment ring set, then you're going to want to turn your outer adjustment ring to the left or to the right, clockwise or counterclockwise, for your depth. If you turn it clockwise, the blade is going to come out more. It's going to be a deeper cut. You turn it counterclockwise or to the left, it's going to suck it in and make a shallower cut. Now, once you've got that taken care of, then you're going to want to tighten up the inner ring to lock that in. So that way you're not going to, when you put it back into your carriage onto your cutter, you're not going to screw up your depth at all in any way. That's the best way to do it. On this illustration here, it is going to show you the example of your vinyl. In that illustration there, you've got your film or your vinyl, and then you have your backing underneath of it. You have your blade depth, say that the vinyl is at 0.5 millimeters. You have your blade depth at 0.6 millimeters, which is going to cut through the vinyl, and it's basically what it's going to do is it's just going to do a light score on that backing paper, or on the backing of the vinyl. So that way, I feel that the light score there actually helps in the weeding process, because it pushes it down and it leaves that cut edge a little loose to where you can just pull it off and it's weeded easily. You just have to keep in mind when you're adjusting the depth that you want to be able to cut through the vinyl but not through the backing. There's not any set in stone way to do it. It's all personal preference. For each machine is going to be different, but I hope that this tutorial or this overview kind of gives you a general idea where you can actually see it. Instead of reading it, you can actually see the adjustments being made, and how to go about doing it. So until next time, I'm Casey with EvolutionGraphics.com, and it's EvolutionGFX.com, and Two Brothers Media. Doing this to help out ScrappyDoo.com. If you have any questions, feel free to get a hold of one of us, and we will see you on the next video.